Daily Devotion with Pastor Balla for June 22nd, 2023, from Proverbs chapter 27, verse 6. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, profuse are the kisses of an enemy. Think of this proverb in terms of correction and improvement. A friend will correct you when you are making a mistake, especially a real big mistake, whereas the enemy will not correct you, and if it's a big mistake, they will probably encourage you to do it even more because they're not your friend, but your enemy. One little side note, that Jesus was betrayed by Judas via a kiss. Verse 7, one who is full loathes honey, but to the one who is hungry, everything bitter is sweet. I'm of the mindset that there's always room for dessert, but yet I do realize that if I am stuffed full, I dare not eat another bite. The opposite is also true, that if I'm very hungry, I will eat just about anything. So this proverb is directing us toward food, but it also applies, you could say, to work. If I have an overabundance of money, what is my motivation to work? But when I see the bills that need to be paid, I have my motivation to work and to take care of my family. Verse 8, like a bird that strays from its nest is a man who strays from his home. A man straying from his home, or more accurately, we could probably say straying from his wife, is leaving his source of protection and care, just like a bird leaving the nest. This is also true when a man or a woman leaves the church. For the church, the place where God's word and sacraments are administered, is our place of protection and rest from the world around us. Verse 9, oil and perfume make the heart glad, and the sweetness of a friend comes from his earnest counsel. Just as many appreciate oil and perfume, so also we appreciate the counsel of good Christian friends. Verse 10, do not forsake your friend and your father's friend, and do not go to your brother's house in the day of your calamity. Better is a neighbor who is near than a brother who is far away. Now, you may have noticed this verse is a little bit longer because it kind of has 3 points to it. The second point is that one should not always go to one's family during times of crisis. The implied emphasis is the repeated calamities which can drive family members away, apart from one another. As the third point notes, it's better to have a neighbor who is willing to help than a family member who is unwilling to help. And now we're ready for that opening line, which reminds us that we need to be willing to assist others, friends and family, during their struggles. Christians should be ready to lend a hand and to assist when called upon. Verse 11, be wise, my son, and make my heart glad, that I may answer him who reproaches me. When we know that the home front is secure, like a faithful son, and if I may add, like a loyal wife, we can handle more reproaches or stresses from the outside world. But if our home life is in disarray, then we have less resources to deal with the other stressors in life. God's peace and many blessings be with you, and thank you for listening. And please take an opportunity to share this message with others. If you have enjoyed these daily devotions, please consider making a donation to Peace Lutheran Church, 24024 West Main Street, Plainfield, Illinois, 60544. Thank you again for listening.